All right, so we had this problem. This was the 50 pointer for optimized prime. So we're supposed to figure out at what rate the bank should charge to maximize its profit. We're told that the amount that they have deposited, uh, let me make that an equal sign, is proportional to the square of the interest. So I'm going to call that CR squared, where R is the rate, D is the um, D is the deposited amount, and then this is the constant of proportionality. Also, the hint is to use, I said simple interest. So interest can be found by this formula, but we'll just let T isn't really that important here because it's going to be the same time regardless on the problem. So we'll just say T is 1 year. So our quote unquote interest is just going to be P times R. So if we start thinking about all of this together, if we want to talk about the profit that the bank is going to make with the variable R, well, it's going to be their deposited amount times the rate of 1.2, but then they're going to have to pay the deposited amount times some rate R. So it tells us that they can reinvest it at 12%. We need to figure out what R is. In other words, this is going to be 0.12 D minus dr. Well, how can we figure? Oh, here's how we can figure out what to put in for D. So this is going to be 0.12 times CR squared minus CR squared times R. And so P of R is going to be 0.12 CR squared minus CR to the third. So if we go ahead and go ahead and find the derivative, so this is our key equation here. So if we do the derivative of this, we're going to get 0.24 CR minus 3CR squared. We want to set this equal to 0 for the critical number, so 0.24 CR equals 3 CR squared. Clearly the C's cancel, and this R cancels one of those R, so you're left with just an R to the first. In other words, you're left with 0.24 3R, and then we just need to divide. So R is equal to 0.08, R is equal to 0.07. And we would need to check that that's indeed the max, a max and not a min, but it is a max. Anyways, very quick